All right, Xanathar. We've got Xanathar versus MangoHawk. Best type of hawk, perhaps. Who knows? Anyway, we are on Redshift here, and as is known, Redshift, both players spawn on the same side of the map rather than cross spawn. It's got these gold bases that are not very far away from your men. But of course, the gold mineral patches can be sort of attacked from the other side, can also be accessed from the other side. These gold mineral patches, you can see, only contain 900 minerals compared to, oh no, there goes my webcam. This is just getting tedious, man. I don't know what is up with this. I'm going to reinstall something. I'm going to reinstall OBS, see if that fixes it. Normal mineral patches contain typically more than that, a couple of thousand minerals, but you do get some that are lesser amounts. So if I go across here, maybe they do contain the same amount. I don't know actually. There seems to be more of them that don't have as much. Maybe there isn't though. Maybe that's not a thing. Yeah, maybe it's just that they're all on one side. Maybe it's designed like that so that these mine out and then this pathway is opened. But of course there's only 6 of them as opposed to 8 mineral patches that you get in a standard set. You do of course mine faster. So I think they mine at 7 per journey. Whereas normally a worker carrying minerals carries 5 minerals at a time. This worker transfer is far too early. So I mean, I like the worker transfer, but you know, no, much too soon. So yeah, that's a shame. It was a good idea, but yeah, this is a very, very late pull coming down, but not as late as MangoHawk's, which there's still no sign of. No, that confuses me because MangoHawk has 900 minerals. Why wouldn't you have built a spawning pool yet? I don't know. Anyway, Xanathar is in having a look, sees the late spawning pool. But his own spawning pool isn't much faster, so I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, these little dudes are finally going to start actually efficiently mining for Xanathar here, and we'll see. Once they actually go to work, something vaguely useful might happen. Okay, anyway, let's speed things along a little bit. It's actually MangoHawk that gets the faster third base out the front. Which is great. This is a much later scout for MangoHawk, and this overlord is going to fly in. He's going to see probably not a great deal. He's going to see that the pool is finished. Now, if you're on it as somebody scouting, if you're coming in and on it, one of the things you can do is you can click the gas and you can check how much is mined. Gas starts at 2250. So in this case, you see that the gas is finished, but if you were to click on that, you would know that no gas has been mined yet because it's still at 2250, so that you would know then that your opponent definitely does not have speed. Is that a useful thing? I don't know. A similar scout on this side of the map would tell you the same thing. MangoHawk doesn't have speed either. Here we are at the 4 minutes 20 mark. There are tiny armies on the map with no speed whatsoever. So, you know, this, yeah, Zerg versus Zerg, like Zerg just generally, you've got to play a bit faster than that. You've got to get your economy up and running. You've got to be cranking out the lings really, really quickly and flooding across the map and getting stuff done. In general, in Zerg versus Zerg, if you were playing as Zerg on the ladder and you're up against another Zerg, at the 5.5 minutes mark, you will definitely have had lings in your base. You know, that just goes without saying, and you will have had to build lings to deal with those lings, and you will have had lings in your opponent's base, and vice versa. The back and forth that goes on is pretty furious. So this is extremely late for any lings to be showing up anywhere. And to be honest, you know, this many lings turns up at your base in a Zerg versus Zerg at 6 minutes 20. Chances are you've got 30 roaches to just shoot them in the face and win. But as it turned out, MangoHawk didn't really have anything. He's got a handful of lings of his own, but it is going to be a little bit too little to prevent him from losing a large number of workers. So let's have a quick look. 19 workers killed. However, if we actually look at the workers tab, it's only a 5 worker advantage. So all of that building lings and stuff, that's great and all, but you do have to build workers, and Xanathar is not. Look, there's no workers in the production tab. We've got this gold base mining, we've got this base mining. But there's no workers building. Now, what is slightly terrifying isn't actually that. It's the sheer quantity of minerals that both of these players have got in the bank. So that is, you know, absolutely critical to sort of success at StarCraft, is turning the minerals into units. You've got to keep an eye on your money, and if it is spiraling out of control, use it. Just spend it on tech. Look, these larvae, how long have these guys been idle for? There's larva idle here, there's larva idle here. They're hard to see because of the lings, but they are there. And you can't win a game of StarCraft with idle larva. That's not how it works. Zerg is larva blocked. That's kind of the, you know, that's necessary to limit Zerg. Otherwise, Zerg would just be absurd. You know, so quickly would you fill the map that you would just avalanche anything in any opposition. So in general, the key with Zerg is balancing the larva. How do you balance the larva that you're spending on workers with the larva that you're spending on units? But you do have, you know, if you're not spending the larva, if you've got idle larva, then you're definitely missing out. So anyway, there were a couple of bendings in the mix that see off MangoHawk's lings, and with the roaches as well. It's hard to see how MangoHawk can do anything about this whatsoever. This is by no means a rush, though. Here we are at the 10-minute mark with this turning up. You know, so honestly, by 10 minutes, you'd kind of expect as a Zerg player to be on tier 3, not still on Ling Tech. But you know, there it is. This is, after all, only the first round of the EMS tournament. So, you know, I'll cut people some slack. But that is something to look out for generally, because we see it repeated a lot. Keep an eye on your money. And if your money's spiraling upwards, then build more of the things that allow you to turn money into units. Simple as. Anyway, GG.